Eighth graders, this is to help you with question 5 on CR 29. It says the amount of revenue in dollars, Y, that Kyle receives for selling X units is given by the equation Y equals 5X. So he brings in $5 for every one he sells. The cost of producing those X units is given by Y equals 2X plus 120. How many units does Kyle need to sell so that the revenue are equal? Okay. So first of all, it's important that you realize X comma Y. X represents the units sold, and Y represents the revenue. So that when they ask you where the revenue are equal, that means the Y will have the same value. So if you have Y equals 5X, and you have Y equals 2X plus 120, they want to know where will Y, like Y has the same value, how many units did you sell? You just take 5X in place of Y. So I'm just taking 5X, Y is 5X. So I'm taking 5X, putting it in place of Y. And my second equation equals 2X plus 120. You just set the two equations equal to each other. Then you'll find out how many units X you have to sell so that the Y's exactly match, your revenue matches. So now I'm just solving this equation for X, so I hope you can see that. All I did was take my 5X and set it equal to my 2X plus 120. Now I'm going to solve that. So I'm going to move all my X's to the left. So I have to subtract 2X from the right-hand side of my equal sign. Therefore, I must subtract 2X from the left-hand side of my equal sign. 5X minus 2X is 3X. Bye-bye. Those zero out equals 120. What's the operation between the 3 and the X? Multiplication. How do I undo multiplication? I undo multiplication with division. Going to divide the left-hand side of the equal sign by 3. Therefore, I'll divide the right-hand side of my equal sign by 3. 3 divided by 3, fancy form of 1. X equals, use your calculator if you need to. 120 divided by 3 is 40. So when we sell 40 units, the revenue will equal the cost. So let's just check that. So your answer is 40 units, but I just want to prove to you Y equals 5X. If I substitute X is 40, 5 times 40, substituting X for 40, is 200. So that means if they sell 40 units, they'll bring in $200. But guess what it's going to cost to make them? So let's check X equals 40 in our cost equation. So now again, in place of X, I'll put 40. Y equals 2 times 40 plus 120. 2 times 40 is 80. Guess what 80 plus 120 is? That's $200. So I'll tell you, they got to sell more than 40 units if they want to start making a profit. All right, hope that helps.